Everyone knew my grandfather as Danny White, or the hot dog guy with the big mustache. But to me, he was much more than that. Much more than just a hot dog vendor. Much more than just a grandpa. He was a father. But not just to his own kids, but to me. He taught me how to work hard. He taught me what it meant to care for a family. How even in the worst of times, you just have to push through and be strong for others. I always looked up to him for that. I'm always so proud of my grandpa. Coming from his tough circumstances, to serving in the Vietnam War, to raising one hell of a family. God, did he always want me to join the military. He always pushed me to join the military. He always pushed me to go to the West Point Military Academy. He pushed me to do something that I love. I ended up doing something I love at Cal Maritime, which made him very proud. During my capping ceremony at Cal Maritime, I asked my grandpa to cap me because I knew how much it would mean to him, and I wanted to know how much he meant to me. I'd never seen my grandpa cry until that day. Grandpa Danny and I have always had a special bond. I don't know if it was just because I was named after him or because I was a little brown baby, but he always took extra care of me. I remember when I was in elementary school, I'd be getting out of class to hear my grandpa's loud Harley-Davidson motorcycle waiting in the parking lot for me. That always made me feel like the coolest little kid. If you knew my grandfather, you know how much he loved food. Food was always a large part of my grandpa's life. Grandpa loved food and making people happy through food. It's how he expressed his love. Over the years, Grandpa Danny had many restaurants. As far back as I can remember, I can see myself sitting in a booth, having my pancakes and strawberry as my family worked tirelessly serving other customers. After many years of continuous hard work, Grandpa finally retired from the restaurant business, only to get back into it with a killer hot dog cart on the beach at Surfers Point. Here I had the privilege of listening to my grandpa and his cronies talk about their time in Vietnam, experiences in different countries, and all about their lives while enjoying a hot dog. Every chance he could, my grandfather would always try and support me. At many of my sporting events, I would look over to see my grandpa focused on me. He would attend some of my school events, but he was the only one from my grandpa's side, or from my mom's side, to attend my baptism. Grandpa's my inspiration, the one I look up to. Rain or shine, Grandpa always got up and always got to work. If it be schlepping hot dogs or helping a friend, I was always inspired by his work ethic to get up and do something. If it be school, sports, or just simple work around the house, I would do it. Over my lifetime, my grandfather has taught me many valuable skills. If a car part needed to be fixed or replaced, we did it together. He showed me how to use tools and what each tool was used for. He taught me how to lay sod, how to plant a tree, and even make a good stiff drink. He showed me how to make a potato gun, and also how to burn a giant hole in your shirt with that same potato gun. Grandpa was not a man of many words, but he was kind, he was giving, he was funny. He was a very large part of my life and has shaped me into the man that I am today. And I will be forever grateful. I know that he will always be watching over me. I know that one day we will see each other again. I know wherever he is, he's probably having a cigarette and a screwdriver and playing cards. I love you, Grandpa, with all my life.